welcome back to another episode of the Pig Roach Files. Today on this episode, we're going to talk about Swagginz gone, a pig in the party hat, and the end of the 2019 tax saga. Last time, I talked about DSP versus Swagginz. Swagginz lost that fight. He went ahead and tucked his tail and returned to the Pig Roach master, like a good little cuck. But this time, something was a little different. Swagginz has a soft spot for From Software games, because he's one of those get good guys. Somebody who enjoys a challenge in a video game, that doesn't just walk you through it. He enjoys diving into those kind of games and beating that challenge and embracing those games for what they are, hard as hell. With Sekiro coming in, Swagginz was excited, especially to see how the Pig Roach managed a very difficult game. Because during his playthrough of Resident Evil Remastered, Swagginz got sick of the hand-holding from chat, and DSP cheesing to victory. On the hard difficulty, mind you. Because Swagginz likes that challenge. But obviously, Dave is only there for the money. Swagginz, during this playthrough of Sekiro, got fed up with the Pig Roach, his excuses, and all of the cheesing he was doing. As you can see here, Swagginz was throwing around some ban-worthy memes in the chat. Something that any other user would get swagged for in a heartbeat. But he was safe for some reason. Pig Roach laid into him later, calling him out for being a fanboy. And then Swagginz turned. He stood his ground firmly and told the Pig Roach how he felt. That he felt that despite some of the flaws that Sekiro has, is that it's a great game, and that his excuses were not flying anymore. After that conversation, Swagginz just kind of said he had enough and disappeared. He hasn't been around very much right now. That's probably a good thing for him, because he doesn't want to see a game that he's enjoying get cheesed out by the Pig Roach. And here's the video clip of that little exchange and what it culminated into. During the birthday bash, there was a cheer that the Pig Roach addressed. Take a look.
Crazy Dream to me $5 says, make peace with Unlimited Swagginz. I don't have any problem with Unlimited Swagginz. I have no beef with him. If he has a problem, he needs to come talk to me. To my knowledge, there was nothing. There was a disagreement about Sekiro. He didn't like the fact that I was criticizing the game, and he was basically completely writing off all of my criticisms, and he didn't like that, so he stopped showing up to Sekiro streams. And if he has an issue, he should talk to me. It's that simple. I don't know anything about any issue because he hasn't said a word to me. And by the way, he shouldn't be doing it in public on a fucking stream. He should be coming to me privately to talk about it if he actually has an issue. Alright.
Lord Lamb, another mod for the Pig Roach, pretty much confirmed that Swagginz was done and probably not coming back. And that he too was leaving for military service, so he's off to bigger and better things than sitting around watching a 37-year-old man begging for money on the internet and cheesing his way to victory while playing games he doesn't enjoy. The Pig Roach might have a modpocalypse towards the end of this saga, but we'll see if John C. snaps under the pressure of the trolls or not. Moving on, here is the Pig Roach's nest setup for this year's big old birthday bash. Oh wait, that's not this year. That was last year's. Here's this year's. As you can see, once again, not too much effort. A couple more streamers, a couple more balloons, and sadly, no more Chestnut. Chestnut got removed for a balloon during his birthday stream. As we got to see on a lengthy pre-stream, he had a progress bar for a tips goal. And that goal was $5,000. Which, word on the street from my fellow agents, seems a little fishy. Because if you take that $5,000 and add it to the $12,000 he got from Emerald 7, you magically get $17,000. Which is the exact number that the Pig Roach needs to pay all of his taxes off. We might have to look into that in the future. As for the birthday bash, his pre-stream wasn't exciting. It was just some more begging and some more rants. He moved on and played Sekiro for a couple hours to start the marathon off, which he was cheesing the ever-loving hell out of, which made his chat go ahead and start walling his chat with just a bunch of cheese spam. To which John C. decided to slow chat down to 2 minutes, and when it still didn't help, he went ahead and put it into sub-only mode. And the Pig Roach was a little salty about that, stating to John C. to not put it into sub-only mode unless if you talk to me first. To carry on the stream, he went ahead and played MLB 19, the show. And that's all I have to say about that. It's a boring game. He lost major viewership numbers and pretty much killed his stream by moving on to that baseball game. After that, he took a break, came back, and started playing some Modern Warfare Remastered, which he got so fed up with that he was just losing, getting trolled in his lobbies, and just frustrated that he actually rage deleted the game, as you can see here, which I find to be hilarious. So, RIP Modern Warfare Remastered. I guess he only has Blackout 4 now for some multiplayer, but he doesn't like that very much either. He moved on into camping in a bathroom for a few hours, trying to squeeze out a victory in Blackout. Enough said. It was for his interaction. That was it. And then eventually, he had a small Q&A session, and nothing exciting came from that either. Kama on Kiwi Farms has the time breakdowns, as you can see here. That's right, a 12-hour marathon with only 8 hours of gameplay. 8 hours of gameplay was too much for the Pig Roach, because on Saturday, he popped in and said that he wasn't going to do the second stream because he was too exhausted from his marathon. That's right, a normal day of work was too much for the Pig Roach. And what were the numbers at the end of the stream? Well, here's Actually's post from the Kiwi Farms, and it has the breakdown of that, which it comes out to be about $1,300 for that 8 hours of gameplay during his marathon stream, which came out to be about 23% of his tips goal. So, according to the Pig Roach, this failed stream of his, where he didn't reach his tips goal. So now he's going to have to turn around and prepare to sell the Gout Palace. But I think I want to take some time to go ahead and look into that very briefly, because I have something in the next segment I want to bring up as well. So this failed marathon was actually the end of the 2019 Texas Saga. And the Pig Roach left for Connecticut this morning to go spend a week with his parents before coming back and making a special podcast. And he said in a tweet that he was looking to make some lasting memories while out on this trip. So do I hear wedding bells in the future? Well, here I want to go ahead and break down how I think this whole trip will play out. They fly on in to Connecticut. They take a day to go and visit his parents and receive the little bit of cash they lured the Pig Roach out of his nest with. I mean, so that cat could go ahead and meet his parents for the first time. Yeah, that's it. And then the following day, they'll go to the Pig Roach's old haunts, so he can just slop up some grub that he enjoys, because he really misses that authentic East Coast Italian cuisine. The third day of that trip, they will go to the zoo together. And on that day, something special will happen. A pig will ask a horse to marry him. That's right. That's my call. He's going to propose to Cat at the zoo. He's going to do this, and then they're going to go on to a trip, a celebratory trip financed by his parents to go to Disneyland Friday, Saturday, and Sunday before they return. And then the announcement will come in his podcast. He will show up beaming, T-posing, telling everybody how great his trip was. He's going to tell us all about his food and how much he enjoyed that and how much he misses his parents and how he was so happy Cat got to meet them, because this was his plan all along. And that they had a wonderful time on their celebratory trip gifted to him by his parents. He's going to use a wedding saga to distract his pay pigs. He's going to take that money from all of his taxes, claim that he actually filed an extension, or that he goes ahead and got a great payment plan from the IRS for his taxes. And that now he doesn't need to sell the Gout Palace. Now he can actually save some of that money, have a fairy tale wedding with Cat, thanks to some extra money from his pay pigs, as well as not having to worry about losing his house this year, while he hopes to finance it next year. Now keep in mind that this is just a theory of mine, but it seems to kind of add up. It'd be a good way for him to make that taxes money disappear, as well as at the same time getting his pay pigs to shell out even more money in celebration of this joyous wedding. Which Cat will probably just end up getting cold feet and leaving him, more than likely. But we'll have to wait and see what comes to us on that special podcast. Until then, I implore you, enjoy your week off from the Pig Roach. You know I will. But you also know that I'll be back next Sunday with another episode of the Pig Roach Files. So, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. because we're well on our way to 200 subscribers here on the channel. And that excites me quite a bit. I've been working hard to push out this content and trying to improve it each and every time. So thank you for staying patient with me and enjoying laughing with me at a 37-year-old man who sits up in a room in his pajamas all day, begging for money from children on the internet. So, stay safe out there, guys, for this week, and enjoy your mental vacation. And I'll see you next time on another episode of the Pig Roach Files.